Hey guys, we have a question. Print number of palindromic substrings. First of all, we should know what substrings are. So, substrings of ABC are C, B, BC, A, AC, AB, and lastly ABC. These are the substring of the string ABC. Okay. The second are palindrome. What are palindromic strings? Let us take an example. If we have a string ABA, if we will reverse the string ABA, it will still remains ABA. So this is a palindromic string. Let us take one more example. If we will take a string ABBA, just a second. If we will take a string ABBA, if we'll reverse the string, this will also remain ABBA equal to the original string. So this is also a palindromic string. But let us take one more example. ABC. If we will reverse ABC, it become ABC CBA. So CBA is not equal to ABC. Okay. So this is not a palindromic string. So we have to print number of palindromic string. Let us take one more example. BABAD. BABAD. So let us see what are palindromic substring in this case. B is a palindromic substring. A is also a palindromic substring. Similarly, B, A, D. These all are palindromic substring. Plus B, A, B is also a palindromic substring, and A, B, A is also a palindromic substring. B, A, B this, and A, B, A is this. Yeah. So we have total of seven palindromic substrings here. Okay. So how to solve these type of questions? First of all, we have to make a matrix of we have to make a 2D matrix. Just a second. Let's make a 2D matrix. Yeah. Okay. So so B A, what was the string? Just a second. B A B B A B A D B A B A D. Okay. B A B A D. So let us take a variable gap. Okay. What is gap? Gap is J minus I. Okay. So here the gap will be 0. Okay. Whenever the gap is 0, we will write B here, A, because the A is A are same, B same, B, A, and D. Okay. So we will write here B A B A B. This should be first. Okay, the row should be first. B A B A, and lastly BABAD. Similarly for the second first row, A B A B A A B A D. For the second row, B A B A D, and lastly AD. Okay. So in the so by this we will know all the substrings which we have. These substrings should not are not all palindrome. Okay, so for palindromic, we will see how can we check whether string is palindromic in the easiest way. Okay, so we have a variable gap if you remember. So we have some observations. First observation is that whenever the gap is 0, or we can say whenever I is equals to j, we have a palindromic substring that are b, a, b, a, d. These are palindromic substrings. Okay. The second observation we have, just a second. The second observation we have is whenever the gap is 1, we can see we have only two characters whenever the gap is 1. In this diagonal, we have the gap is equals to 0. In this diagonal, we will have gap is equals to 1, gap is equals to 2, gap is equals to 3, and the gap is equals to 4. Okay. So, whenever the gap is equal to 1, we can see we have only two strings, two characters in a string. Okay. So whenever these two characters are same, like we have BA, AB, BA, AD. So here B is not equal to A. Similarly, A is not equal to B, B is not equal to A is not equal to D. These are not palindromic substring. These are substring, but these are not palindromic. Okay. So let us take a scenario in which we have BB. Let us take a scenario in which we have BB here. Okay. So in this case, this will be a palindromic substring because B is equals to B, like the first and the last are same. Okay. And the third observation is that whenever the gap is greater than 2, okay, so whenever the gap is greater than 2, like from here to here, just a second, uh, yeah, from here to here, okay, whenever the gap is greater than 2, if this was important, like if the I plus 1, if just second, if we are checking for I comma j, whenever I plus 1 comma j minus 1 is a palindromic substring, then we will check the first character should be equal to last character. If this is true, then I comma j will be palindromic substring. Okay, so let us see over here. We have BAB. So A is a palindromic substring. A is a palindromic substring. So we will check the first B and the last B are same. Yes, they are same. So this is a palindromic substring. Okay. So another ABA. So B is a palindromic substring. Yeah. B is a palindromic substring. And the first character and the last character are also the same. So this is also a palindromic substring. And for this case, A is a palindromic substring. Yeah. But B is not equal to D. So this is not a palindromic substring. Similarly, in this case, first here A and B are not palindromic substring. Okay, this is for gap is equals to 1. We have discussed if when the gap is 1, we have only two characters. They should be same. Okay. Similarly, in BA is not a palindromic substring. So this is also not a palindromic substring. For over here, ABA. ABA is a palindromic substring. Yeah, but B is not equal to D. B is not equal to D. So this is not a palindromic substring. Okay. So this was the explanation part. Let us write the code for it. Okay. Let us write the code for it. So let us be Okay, we will make a function main. Yeah. So just a second. For the input and output and the sublime text only, we will become f. Just a second. Just skip this part. Okay. I will cut out from the video. Yeah. So we have to make a character array. Okay. Just a second. Yeah. First we have to make a character array. So let us make a character array, character ch, and let this size should be 1000. Okay. So let us take the values in the character array, get line ch comma 1000. Okay. Let us make another function. Let us make another function for the the main part. Uh, lps, and let us pass the character array ch over here. Okay. So vo void lps. Okay. So first we have to make a boolean array. Okay, first we have to make a boolean 2D array. So let us make a boolean 2D array. We will declare bool array and the length of the array. So the length of the array is equal to the string we have, the length of the string we have. Okay, so let us first find the length. Int len is equals to strch. Okay, so we will make a of the length this. All right. Now we have, let us make a int g. G is gap. Okay, what is g? G is the gap. So for int g की value 0, g is less than length, g is plus plus. Okay, why we do this? The first the value of g is 0. The value of g is starting from 0 and g is going till 4. Okay, so the total, the length is 5. Okay, though the length character have value 5, so is less than length g plus plus. Now we will make another nested loop for int I 0. So the value of I is 0 and the value of j is g, because whenever we complete this diagram, just a second, let me change the pen color. Yeah, whenever we complete this, we increase the j, but I remains the same always. I is equals to 0 always. The I will start from the 0th row and j will increase with g. Okay, so j, and j is less than, so the j should be less than the length. J should be less than the length and j plus plus. Okay. Now if g is equals to 0, so in this case, if g is equals to 0, we have to we have to output true. Okay, so uh, I array of ij is equal to true. All right, and we will increase the count. So what is count? Count, we have to find the, we have to find the number of palindromic substrings. So whenever we get the palindromic substring, we will make that the box true, and we will increase the count. So we have to uh, make a variable count which have the value 0. So else if g is equal to 1, whenever the g is equal to 1, okay, whenever the g is equal to 1, the first character should be equal to the last character. The first character should be equal to the last character. So array of uh, just a second. So yeah, whenever g is equals to 1, if the character I is equal to the character j, whenever the character I is equal to the character j, we will make array I comma j is equals to true. We will this was a we will make a single equals to, because we are declaring the value, we are not comparing the value. Okay, and we will increase the count because we got a palindromic substring. All right. Else, if this is not equal to 0, we will make false. Just a second. Array of I j is equals to false. All right. Now else, now we have completed the case when gap is equals to 1 and gap is equals to 0. Whenever the gap is equal to is greater than 1, just a second. Whenever it's gap, yeah, here the gap should be greater than equal to 2. Okay, whenever the gap is greater than 1 or greater than equal to 2, whenever the this happens, if c character I is equals to c of j, and the first was this should be equal to this should be equal to this should be equal to this, yeah. So whenever this, and we have one more we have one more condition. We have array of I plus 1 and j minus 1 should be equal to true. So we are able to do array of 1 I plus 1 and j plus 1 equals to 2 because we have already done the we have already, if we are at I comma if we are at I and j, we have already, we have already checked for the I comma j of I minus I plus 1 and j minus 1. If we are if we are if we are at I comma j, we have already checked for I plus 1 and j minus 1, because in this, in the 2D matrix, we are going from here, from diagonal to the upper side. Okay, so we have already completed this part, then we are going at this. So if we are checking from here to here, then we have already checked, so we are able to find whether it is true or false. Okay, whenever true, if both of the conditions are met, array of I j should be equal to true, and we will increase the value of count. Okay, else else array I j is equals to false. All right, yeah. And at the last, we will output the value of count. So let us try making. So these two lines are for the input and output in the Sublime text. It should not bother with your code. Okay, so let us build this code. BABAD. We have unused variable g. Just a second. We have unused variable g. Yeah. Oh, okay, okay, okay. We have already, initialized the variable in the for loop, so we don't need the variable. Okay. So here we have one more error. Get line. Just a second. Okay. So we have to write C in dot get line. Now we will good to go. We are good to go. Yeah. So number of strings. Number of B A B A D. Okay. So let us see B A B AD 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So we are missing one case. Okay, let us find out what we are missing. Yeah, here we have to increase the value of I also. Okay, we have to increase the just let me tell you, we have to increase the I also, because from going here to here we are increasing I plus 1 and j plus 1. For to go diagonal wise we have to increase both the characters. Okay, so therefore we have to increase I plus I also here with the value of j. Now let us build the code. We will have the correct answer, the 7. Yeah, we have the correct answer. So let us try for one more. Let us try for one more. Let us try for ABC. Let us try for ABC. ABC. The answer should be 3. The answer should be 3, because A, B, C are the only. Yeah, the answer is 3. So hope you like this video. Just share and subscribe, and also like if you like the video. I will be doing more of these videos, like in one video in 2 to 3 days. So you can surely check. Thank you for your time. Bye.